Hey, thank you for tuning in to the 6th episode of the Mike and V Show.
Number 6 in the house. On location again at MetroFlex Gym, Josh Barnett's gym. If you guys haven't come down, please come on down and visit the gym. Today we've got a guest on that just recently competed Saturday night. The new heavyweight and overall champion.
And better known
Mr.
as
Arizona.
Mr. Arizona. Wait a minute.
Eddie, Big Eddie Loper in the house. Come on in, Eddie. Take a seat,
He's got
man.
the hardware to...
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I didn't get one of these. I got one of these, but I didn't get one of these.
Congratulations,
Congratulations.
dude. You look great at the show, dude.
So, Mike, you wanted to clear the air a little bit about...
Oh, that's right. I do want to clear the air just
so Eddie knows where he's at.
Well, Eddie, I just wanted to formally introduce you to Mr. Arizona.
Formally.
And now a current Mr. Arizona next to Mr. Arizona. So we're glad to have you on the show.
Yeah, and you know, I think you're going to be a great champ. I'm going to talk to you a little bit before the show, and you know, I think you're going to be a great ambassador of the sport and some big things to come. How old are you? 26? Gee, Christmas. 26 years old, Mike.
Yeah, he's got a big future. I competed against Eddie a couple years ago, and you've seen things with this kid a long time ago. And when I seen him coming up, watching him prep for this show, and when I told him, when I seen him, the very first time I seen him at the show, I said, dude, you got this tonight, you know? And tell us a little bit about it, dude. I mean, tell me about going into your prep. Tell me about to the day you got to the show to, you know, raising your hand and hearing your name called.
Okay. Well, basically, doing the prep, I just kind of like, you know...
well, you're doing it on your own. But
yeah, I'm doing it on my own.
You did do it on your own?
You did it on your own, but he's going to talk about it well.
You know, the last week, Marcus Haley, you know, saw me in the gym. I was shooting a video doing a back workout. He asked me to help drive me out. I'm not really an expert on it, so I said okay.
Okay.
So he helped me out with that, and
how nice was that? Not that thing, just have someone.
Yeah, that was awesome.
You know, do this, do that. Awesome. I mean, at that stage of the game, I mean, that's kind of what you need.
Yeah. My girlfriend, you know, helped cook my food and everything, so I was too tired to do anything. And so really, I only expected to going to the competition. I expected what I wanted to happen was to get top 3. And
right.
So you were just you didn't set out to win the show.
I expected to do really good, but
even with those calves, people.
Yeah.
Can we look at this calf?
See this calf for a second, man? Look at this guy's calf. Jesus.
I'm not even going to show mine right now. I look like crap.
I'm going to put this over here like this.
Yeah, I'm going to hide mine. Yeah.
That's a calf, folks. All right. Well, you know, Eddie, you know, like I said, man, I seen you get to the show, dude, and when I seen you a couple weeks out, dude, I knew that you could do some big things, and I knew where you were a couple years ago, and seen some significant growth. What have you done, dude, in the 2 years that I've seen you on stage that has, you know, you put some size on, man? You weighed in at 224?
Yeah. So basically that whole time, like those 2 years, I was just basically going to school, working, and training, nothing else. No hanging out with friends, no drinking, partying, anything.
So you were dedicated.
How many grams of protein a day would you say on average?
Getting ready for the competition, it was around 400, 450. During the off season, it's a little bit lower because you know, obviously you have more carbs and fats to work with.
Sure.
So protein during the off season was around just my 20 grams over my body weight.
So this was your second show, and to come out of it with an overall title.
Yeah, that was.
I mean, tell us about, like, you know, you expected to do well. You're going to get the top 3, but you know, you're in the first call out, obviously.
Yeah, I already knew I was going to get first call out. I mean,
you knew you were in that.
Cocky,
And,
sure.
Yeah, I mean,
sure. So,
but how about when they line you up in the back and you're like, okay, I won my class. I guess the post out's next. What was on your mind at that point?
That was pretty crazy because I was like so tired. Like, just it wasn't a food part. It was the water part. The water part was killing me, and I was backstage laying down. Me and Mike are talking. I'm eating cookies.
This guy, dude. So this is funny. This guy's back there. He's like, Mike, man, I'm hungry. I'm this. I'm like, I said, go get 10 Oreos, dude. He's like, what? Really? I'm like, dude, go eat 10 Oreos. You should have seen the smile on his face. It was priceless. It was great.
All vascular after he ate it, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, tell me about the overall. That's what I want to know about. You know, when you went into that and you knew you were going into that, you knew Corey Upton was going to challenge you. Corey's the super heavyweight winner. We'll have him on tomorrow. Also looked great. I mean, this was a very, 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 I know personally, a very close show. Tell me just a little bit about it, dude, because you were all in. I mean, you were giving, I thought you were going to pass out on stage, dude.
I was huffing and puffing, like I didn't know what to do. Corey was the biggest person that I was worried about because he's just, you know, I've never seen us, and he was just so lean. He had ripped glutes, you know, and he was just huge. And I was like, this guy's going to be trouble. And then there was another guy too, I'm not sure what his name was, but he looked like he was going to be trouble too. So, you know, I was just worried about those two guys. And
did you have a post-down routine plan? Because I know you were planning on making the top 3.
Yeah.
You probably didn't even think about what you're going to do.
I didn't think about none of that.
So you just do your routine?
He freestyled his routine.
Yeah, freestyled my routine. Everyone, you know,
he's a natural.
Yeah, everyone was asking me, they're like, hey man, that was a cool posing routine. And I was like, I made it up when I went out there.
That's great.
So what's next? I mean, now you're Mr. AZ. I mean, you're pretty much done with the regional level shows. You're going to go on nationals next year, USAs?
Yeah, I was thinking about doing USAs next year, put on a little bit more size, bring my legs up a little bit.
And you know, I
continue to work with Marcus Haley.
Yeah.
That's what you guys' plan was backstage talking. And you know, I'm always up front and forward, and that's the way I like people to be to me. And I believe that, you know, if you take the time, you can be a serious threat. Obviously, I've told you, bringing your legs up and getting yourself up to where you hit the stage at 240, you can definitely do some damage. You know what I mean? So.
And the good thing about that is, you know, you'll be in the super heavyweight class, and we'll be in the heavyweight class. We'll see you in
We will definitely. I would love to get back on stage with this man again. We had a good time last time. Eddie Loper, man, one other thing I want to know about is, what is it, who's helped you, man? Because I always ask people, who helps you get here at this point? I mean, you said something about your girlfriend, but I met a lot of your family, dude, when I was back there hanging out with you and stuff, and they all, dude, were all about you, and obviously you can see the love within you guys. You know, so who are some of the people that you would like to thank?
I mean, I want to definitely thank, you know, my mom. Growing up, feeding a bodybuilder isn't exactly easy.
Sure,
you know, bills were pretty high. I want to thank my girlfriend. She cooked my food, prepared things for me while I'm tired. Definitely want to thank Marcus Haley for helping me out. My buddy Tommy Barisi, Tommy's Competitive Edge.
Yeah.
You know, when I was younger, we used to hang out all the time. Before I went to school, after I went to school, at the gym, so.
That's cool, man.
You know, before the show we talked about what got you into bodybuilding. I always like to ask that. And it's kind of a funny story I can share with the people, you know, the old muscle mags, that's kind of what got me inspired. So tell the people, how'd you get into competitive bodybuilding? And the cool thing about Eddie is, you know, me as a competitive bodybuilder, I never thought I was going to do a show. And we'll talk about it on another show. But, you know, here I am a competitive bodybuilder. But you always knew you were going to get on stage. So tell us, how did that start?
Well, my dad was a bodybuilder, but we didn't have really close contact when I was younger. So I was always into working out and trying to build muscle. I just felt like being big was cool, you know what I mean?
That's all of us. That's why we still do it.
So,
I just want to be big.
That's it, dude. I'm just trying to be a big guy.
One of my neighbors had, his dad was throwing away a bunch of magazines. And there were muscle and fitness magazines, and I started reading them and seeing Arnold and Lou Ferrigno and Frank Colombo. And
I want to look like that.
Yeah, another neighbor gave me some little weights, and I just started working out in my garage all the time. And until I got gym memberships, and eventually my freshman year, I was supposed to play football, and I actually quit football and told my parents I wanted to be a bodybuilder.
Really?
Nice.
Wow, that's cool.
Nice.
And then I didn't compete right away, like I just kept lifting because I didn't think I was, you know, where I wanted to be. Other people said I was ready, I didn't think I was. So for like a couple years, I did like strongman competitions and stuff like that. And then in 2011, I finally competed.
And that was actually at the Western Region.
I was at the Western Region.
Right. Western, here it is right here. Miles Production puts on a great show.
Yes.
And hey, you gotta like the judging. I mean, I love Arizona judging, don't you, Mike?
Hey, I had a great time at the show. The show was good.
We're sitting here with 3 overall titles, and Arizona judges are the best.
We love you guys.
We love you guys.
That's gonna wrap us up, guys. Eddie Loper, man, I'm got some big things happening for you, dude. I want to train with you this year. I want to watch you, man. I'm gonna use you when I'm depleted down and needing you. So, congratulations again, dude. I'm very proud of you, bro. Good job.
Make a great champ, man.
Also, thank you. I also want to thank Mike because backstage you helped me out a lot, man.
Yeah, dude, that's what it's all about,
I didn't know
bro.
what the hell I was doing, and Mike was there too.
Dude, I had to guide you to there, man. We had to guide you, get you there, and get you going on, man. You did all the hard work. We just kind of, you know, took a few corners together, and there you were, dude. You really came a long way, man.
You know, Mike, you do. I mean, he's a real deal. And we all say we want to help out, and there's a perfect example of that. So, Mike Best, Eddie Loper, Vincent VJ Hils, episode 6 at MetroFlex, the Mecca in Phoenix. Thanks for watching.
We're out.
Oh, wait a minute. The tradition.
Oh, I'm
I
so glad that you remember.
Eddie
Loper, man. We have a tradition, dude.
You got to show us something, man.
Take it off, bro. Show the people, bro. I want to see a nice, muscular back pose.
Let's do a back pose then.
Let's see what the gentleman's still carrying after pizza. What'd you eat, Eddie? Pizza, milk,
ice cream,
cream.
food.
Small waist.
Woo. Oh, look at that. Lean back, Eddie. Yeah. You look good, bro. You look good, man. Congratulations. Everything earned, dude. Everything earned.
Thanks for coming on the show, buddy.
We're out, guys. The V and Mike Show.